YouTube, what's going on? My name is Adonasaurus, and apparently Dead by Daylight has some quality of life fixes coming into the future. So let's go over everything one by one. All right, the surrender state. Team has been working on a surrender feature which should limit player frustration on both sides. To get it right, we first need to identify the situations where its use would be most appropriate, leading us to two scenarios. All remaining survivors have been slugged. All remaining survivors are bots. So for the killer, when everyone's bots because everybody else DC'd, just like, let's get the match over with. Okay, I see that. All remaining survivors have been slugged. Big issue. That sucks. I guess it's going to take for everyone being down in order for that to happen. Once these instances occur, players will be able to use the surrender option, ending the trial while retaining the blood points they've earned and escaping the disconnect penalty. I like that. I like that. I wish they would have had this sooner, but I like that. Dead by Daylight can get a little dark, not just thematically, and sometimes excessive darkness can hinder playability. We're introducing the ability to adjust gamma settings on all platforms, allowing you to find a sweet spot without sacrificing the intended artistic direction. Okay. Yeah, by the way, the game should be brighter. It's not a scary game the way that maybe it was intended in the beginning. The game should definitely be brighter, please. Go next prevention. The go next expression refers to instances where a survivor deliberately does everything in their power to quickly go to their next game, including walking up to the killer and standing still, running to a hook and repeatedly pointing at it, or most commonly intentionally failing skill checks while on hook. To disincentivize and properly penalize this behavior, we'll be implementing measures that will help us identify when a player is attempting to go next. Once identified, they'll receive a disconnection penalty point and lose an entire grade. We'll be keeping a close eye on this system to ensure its accuracy, but we're confident that this will help alleviate the issue. On the other hand, we'd like to reward players who stick it out through those challenging matches, even when things take a dire turn. We'll be moving forward with a new Emblem-based multiplier that grants additional blood points during your following match with the bonus stacking over consecutive trials. Interesting. I don't think that's really going to do much, in my opinion. I don't think that's good. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I see that somebody that wants to leave the game because they had a bad chase is still going to do it. At least they're trying. I mean, a little bit late on my, I'm saying, but at least they're trying something now. That's something. Extreme hiding and body blocking prevention. Now, I'm curious to see what they're going to say about this. Extreme hiding refers to survivors drawing out an unwinnable match by ignoring their objective and waiting out the clock. Now, this doesn't even happen that often. Now, survivors hide. I mean, like, waiting out the clock is like the entire time of the match is crazy. To combat this, we're changing the way AFK crows operate, so they can more accurately identify when a player is deliberately avoiding engagement with their gameplay objective. Once a player receives crows, their location will be immediately revealed to the killer. We'll also be incorporating a feature that allows players to lose collision after receiving a third AFK crow, which should prevent instances of body block related griefing. That's pretty good. I think one crow is enough. You shouldn't have to wait for the third crow. There's no reason to wait for the third crow. The first crow already takes a while to get there. One crow's enough. Okay, I like this. I do like this. Again, this is not something that happens often, so great, but not going to be a big impact on the day-to-days, right? Map offerings. We recognize that map offerings are a bit divisive. Some players enjoy them, while others feel they can grant an unfair advantage. The fact that they automatically bypass both the map and realm repetition system can also add to that frustration. Moving forward, map offerings will no longer guarantee the appearance of a given map, but rather increase its chances by 20%. Note that they will not stack. We're also looking to make it so map offerings, as well as several other types of offerings, will remain a secret during load-in. That way, your decision to remain in the match will not be swayed by external factors. Spawn rules. Survivor spawn placements can have a significant impact on a trial's outcome. An observation that has been repeatedly recognized by our community is it's become clear that survivors spawning separately and thereby covering more ground allows them to gain a notable advantage in completing their objective. We're changing the default survivor spawn rules to ensure that each survivor will spawn within 12 meters of one another on the same floor, if applicable. To accommodate for this change, shroud offerings will be adjusted accordingly. Yes, they might be able to get one gen done, but what they won't be able to do is get 4 gens done immediately, 3 gens done immediately rather, right? Like if somebody has one good chase in the beginning, which is going to also make it so that in the beginning, everyone goes, spreads out. I like that. Not bad. 8 years, but not bad. Improved AFK bot detection. Players that use AFK bots can be frustrating to have in your trial, and we're working on improvements to our detection system so that we can quickly identify and penalize them accordingly. Quality of life, bulk blood point spending. I'll be honest, this is something they should have had a long time ago. Sometimes, let's say you work a 9 to 5. Let's say, like me, right? Currently, I'm in the game and I have 1.6 million blood points. And sometimes I'm over the cap or I'm at the cap, whatever it is, 2 million, 2 and change, whatever the case is, right? So how is it that it's going to take me at least 30 some odd minutes to spend that? I have to continuously press a button. If I can just press one button and get rid of all of my blood points, please. The fact that we're in 2025, that we don't have that quality of life, it's kind of absurd. Quest system. So this is what they said before. Previously announced last year, the quest system is part of a larger update to the archives and rifts. So expect more information in an article specifically dedicated to that. For now, know that we will be reworking the challenge system as well as the daily rituals to reduce the grind, make it easier to earn rewards, and increase the overall level of fun. Okay, switch that up. It's the same thing all the time. Drop a perk, drop a pallet, redo a gen. Like, we got to get more creative with that. It's not that it's, you want it to be long-ish, right? You don't want a battle pass that you can finish in a day, but you also don't want it to be so boring that it sucks. Perk loadouts and preview. After a successful round of A/B testing, we'll be allowing players to see their own perk loadouts while in a lobby, as well as adding additional perk loadout slots. Wait, what? We'll be allowing players to see their own perk loadouts while in the lobby. Wait, what? Wait. That I can see my own perks in the lobby? Are we, but like, all right, hold on. Let me keep reading because I didn't finish. We believe these changes will be an overall benefit to Dead by Daylight's health, further establishing a positive gaming environment for all of our players. We'd also like to thank you for your patience and understanding during this time. We'll be back at our anniversary broadcast in May to recap part 1 and provide deeper insight into part 2 of our roadmap. So keep an eye out for that announcement. In the meantime, we're looking forward to hearing your thoughts and feedback. No, the fact that they don't have it so that you can't see your teammates, why the hell? Maybe that's what they're saying. This testing is so that for now, we can only see ours, but in the future, we would see our teammates, right? Maybe this is step 1, maybe. So I read everything. Here's my thing with DBD. I love DBD, man. Honestly, it's given me a lot of great moments. It's been so fun. I started streaming full time because of this game. But here's my beef. It's been 8 years, 9 years almost. Where are we now? You know? And I feel that the only reason that this is even happening now is because Marvel Rivals, for those of you who don't know, has been out and has been stealing so many different games, their player bases. And I think them seeing that the other developers are very open with their communication, really listen to their audience, and try to make it fun, continuously adding different things. And DBD, unfortunately, is at a point where it's still a fun game at times, but it's so antiquated in everything that it does. You can't speak to your teammates in game. Voice chat. I want voice chat for sure. And listen, if you don't want voice chat, all you ever have to do is just turn it off if you didn't want it. That's fine. Listen, you don't have to use it if it exists in the game. But there isn't voice chat. There isn't a ping system, any sort of ping system. We've had 2 emotes in the game for all of time. There's no true way to communicate with your team ever. There's all these things that they address. The bloodpoint. I didn't even get to read this. To speed up general blood web activity, we're adding a button that will allow you to spend blood points in bulk. It's been 8 years. Why are we waiting so long to do some of the most simplistic things in the world? So it saddens me. I'm happy, but I'm also very saddened that it took them 8 years to do some of the most basic, quality of life changes in the game. They have all this money. They have all this time. They know what we want, right? They know. We've been saying the same thing for years. I'm still going to be playing DBD. I'll have a full in-depth video in the future of why I'm playing so much Marvel Rivals and not as much DBD. And I'm sorry for all of you that really miss DBD. I still do play it on stream. I'm playing it currently as I'm recording this on stream. But just know that there's so many things that I wish they would address So the game could be a little bit more playable and fun for the everyday person. You know, there's just so many things. A full video coming up soon. Do they think we don't know what perks we have on? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. You know, other developers like Epic Games developers, man, they're so good. I've always envied the Fortnite community for that. I've really always envied them, man. I always felt like, damn, they got it good over there. Us, we're trying to like suckle at the teat, but we're like malnourished, and just like even a sip of mama's milk would help, but she won't give us anything. And she's also drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes every day. So whatever milk we would get, it would be tarnished with tobacco and cancer. It's just, Lord, I wish they would just try to keep their game healthy, but they can't. And they have such an unhealthy game, and they just feed us the unhealthy tit juice, bro. It's just such a frustrating game to play. It's such a frustrating game to play sometimes. I feel like the developers don't fuck with us, right? Like, they don't give enough people the spotlight to get a Twitch shirt. Like, you know, I wish they would have given it to more people from the community. Why is this like such a hard thing to get? Their communication is god awful always. We never know what's going on with the game. We don't get enough characters. We don't get enough killers. And when they do, they're all bugged to shit. Man, it's frustrating. Listen, it's a frustrating experience because we've all had a lot of love for DBD for years, man. That's it. It's just like, why is it like this? Why are they like, why are they the way that they are? I feel like DBD is not your favorite game. It's not my favorite game anymore. It was for a very long time, man. I love DBD. I got hours on DBD, dog. I got hours on it. And it's not because it was just like, oh, this is work. It's because I genuinely enjoyed it. I had some really fun times, but they've lost that. They've taken out a lot of the fun stuff that was in the game, like burning Wraith, you know, locker saves, which, yeah, maybe some of it might have been unhealthy. Getting rid of Hag's traps on the floor. Burning Nurse, which almost never happened. The flashlight click spin. You know, I understand. Listen, you could have kept it the same way so we could still like flashlight click spin at the very least, you know, but I feel like they just gutted their games over the years and didn't add anything. They just took everything away. That's what it feels like, you know, and it's sad. Survivor is very unfun. Yeah, Survivor is very, very unfun. And most killers, I mean, when I play nowadays, I feel like it's the same gameplay loop over and over and over, you know? I'm willing to give this a shot because this is the start of what DBD truly needs, but we got to see how they execute it. I mean, I'm going to play it because I stream, but if I didn't stream, would I play it? Probably not. If I'm honest, I don't think I would have. I don't think I would be playing Dead by Daylight, but because I stream, I definitely will. And again, I'll play it because I want to see you know, how it is. But the reason I play it less is simply because they just don't care about their game. I truly believe it. I truly believe the devs don't play their game. Truly believe the devs don't care about their game. And I think the only reason that they're having all this communication all of a sudden, right? Marvel Rivals drops in December, and in February, now they're having this conversation with us. If Marvel Rivals never dropped and wasn't stealing so much, how many of the DBD streamers that you watch today are now picking up Marvel Rivals and playing that more than like any other game? How many? I mean, it shows. It shows. Can we see in December what DBD looked like versus like right now? Literally everyone's playing Marvel Rivals. Not only because it's a great game, but because the developers are amazing. Pretty sure they talked about the spend all blood points button at the last quality of life update last year too. Last year. Edos, do you hear yourself? Lost almost 19%. The Steam charts are the lowest they've been in a hot minute. Yeah, like it has to be. It has to be. Because everyone and their mama is playing that new game that has comms, has an amazing replay system, a replay system that you can do so much with. You can see everything. Imagine you could go back and see what the hell your teammates are actually doing. Oh my God. And if people could replay their games in this game, I promise you they would be better. So many people would be better if they could just see what they were doing on a daily basis in this game. I think getting to a place where they add voice comms, a ping system, emotes, things that make the game a little bit more fun, a little sillier, and not so fucking sweaty and serious all the time, I think it would bring the game into a way better spot. Not to mention, Marvel devs say they're going to increase updates if they notice things are too strong. They've been updating everything pretty damn well. I mean, they got to let shit rock for a little bit to see, but they get to it immediately, you know? That's why competition is competition breeds excellence, man. When people wish other ASIM horror games a flop, the byproduct is what DBD has been for years now. That's what happens. And now look at Overwatch, right? What is Overwatch doing? They're selling their souls now. They're doing so much shit that they could have always done for y'all. I've never played Overwatch. Shit they could have always done for y'all, and all of a sudden now they're doing it. Now they're doing it? Why? You could have done this. So you're telling me, Blizzard, y'all could have done this for me before? So annoying when DBD players just hate on any other ASIM, like you're killing your own favorite game. Yo, that's serious. But people don't see it that way though, you know? I don't think people realize that when those other games fail, then DBD, because you know what happens? If every other asymmetrical horror game fails, DBD then says, we are getting it right. We got it right. They can't do what we do. We're killing it, you know, and they don't have to change. That's the thing. But now it takes a whole different game in a different genre in order for DBD to do something different. And hopefully they continue to. I do not want the demise of DBD. I don't. I really don't. But they got to do something different, bro. It has not been it. And it's free to play. They got to get rid of the price tag, man. What other game provides this sort of chase value that DBD does? DBD is like a $170 investment to get it, and the DLCs. Just make the base free. Make the base free at this point. Yeah, like you're 100% right, Breed. It costs so much money to get every single DLC. Make the game free. Allow people to see if they like it, and if they like it, guess what? They'll buy everything else. Base game is free. Maybe also, honestly, make some of the base character or the original characters, make some of them, like, who do you have to buy in DBD? Right? You come with, the game starts with all the way up to Huntress, is it? And you got to buy everybody else? Is that it? Like, give people spirit, bro. Give people spirit. Give people fucking Deathslinger. Give them Blight. Blight's been out forever. You know what I mean? Give people some of the characters that have been obviously licensed. You got to sell those. But give people some of the originals. Give up some of your ground a little bit. Why am I spending $40 for the game plus DLCs and I still need to endlessly grind? That too, I think honestly, once you buy something, allow that person to have all the perks. If I buy Nemi, bitch, give me all the perks. Give me all my Nemesis perks fully. What I should be paying for, if anything, or grinding for is flashlights, offerings, blood point bonuses, blah, 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 toolboxes. But I shouldn't be grinding for my freaking perks, my own perks that I bought. The devs know they can't even make the base game free because it would lead to an influx of hacker issues. Wait, no. Hacker issues? I heard it costs like $1 to get a fake account. I heard it costs like deadass like $1 to get a fake account for DBD. I don't care if people are getting stuff for free that I have paid for in the past. I don't care either. If it means more people play, more people have fun, more people engage, quicker lobby times, all that good shit is great. This is some of the thoughts of my own thoughts rather, as well as my stream. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to these new changes? Is there something else that you're looking for? Is it enough to save you and keep you playing DBD, or are you gone for good? Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this content, as well as Marvel Rivals. I'll be posting a lot of that. I'm going to be posting a lot of that content. So if you like this, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. Comment down below what else you want to see, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. It's a bare minimum roadmap update. Should have been in the works. Just the idea of this should have been a thing for a couple of years. Bro, I was just saying that it's like some of the things that they have there, they should have just done. It's like when you're trying to finish a 500-word essay, and then all you got is 100 words on you. And you're like, well, all right, let me just add these things. It's like, dude, you should have just done this. Something better on the roadmap would have been like, I don't know, a replay system. That's going to take some time. Bitch, bulk spending on blood points, fix that shit. Like, why is that not already here? I'm a working father of 16 kids. I have 8 jobs. I don't have 30 minutes to spend. Fuck it, when I have 30 minutes to play, but instead I gotta spend blood points. The fuck is this? The game is almost a decade old, worth millions and millions of dollars, right? Like, how is it that we don't have the resources for this? How bad is our spending behavior? What's up? What's going on that our spending is so ass that we don't have money to put back into the game? What's going on?